Hi, I'm Amy Jill Claffey, Lost Acorn, the warrior goddess of funk and healing, here at your service to help you with worthlessness, which is the topic of the day. And this is part 6 in my 10-part series on regaining your worth. And Melchizedek is joining me because, hey, he's my friend. Tim got him for me one Valentine's Day, and literally, he's a part of my life now. So there he is. And if he tries to act up, just let me know. Okay, so a lot of people struggle with worth or feelings of inadequacy, and it can be a very besetting thing. If you have it pretty bad, it can lead to self-harm, and it can lead to suicidal ideation, and these things are not good. And so we're going to learn how to deal with our worthlessness. And the more trauma you've had, usually the more you have to deal with feeling worthless on a kind of regular basis, at least daily, several times a day. Everyone deals with inadequacy and worthlessness at some point in their lives. So this can help you no matter where you're at. If you are having any suicidal thoughts, then please call the suicide hotline. I'll link it below. And please remember that you matter and your existence on this planet matters and you are wanted here. Okay? Don't forget that. You matter. I totally am not going to let you forget that. So my 6th tip for dealing with worthlessness and regaining your worth is to do something that you're proud of yourself for doing. Okay, this can be anything. I love to crochet and I feel really proud when I make something. So it can be crocheting or knitting, or like I made this amazing thing out of hot glue, and I have a video, I'll link to it, on how I made it. Well, not really step by step, but just like, I'm proud of this thing. It can be running or walking, or it can be journaling. You knew I was going to get that in there. It can be sewing. Maybe you like woodworking. Maybe you want to run a marathon and train for it. That is something that I am so proud of you if you want to do. Whatever it is, maybe you're a musician. I play the piano and write music. And please listen to my music. By the way, I'll link it so you can listen to some of my music. And so whatever it is, and if you don't have something that you are proud of yourself for, then find something. But please start small. Don't start by thinking, I'm going to be the next Picasso. Watch Bob Ross. Oh my gosh, if you've never watched Bob Ross, that is an amazing, I think he's still on PBS. I'm sure you can find him. He's a painter. And, get the paints and follow one of his techniques. I've never done it. I just watch him basically for therapy and because he's so amazing. And just like, if you've never watched him, I'll never explain him to you. The other person to watch to feel better about yourself is Mr. Rogers. So if we all could emulate Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross, then, the world would be definitely a better place. So back to finding something. Don't get extravagant right away, but do find something. There's so many how-to videos. Think of something that you've always wanted to do and look at a couple how-to videos. I decided this year that I was going to lose weight by tap dancing. I've always wanted to tap dance, and I think I took lessons for like a week when I was little. And so I have always thought, oh, that would be a fun way to lose weight because I love to think. And so my mind would be thinking the whole time. That phase lasted about, less than a month, I'm sure. And I was working my way. If I did it every day until I learned a routine, then I was going to buy tap dancing shoes or whatever. But if tap dancing had been my thing, then that would have been a really good idea, and I would have found my thing. So my thing is writing music. I discovered a few years ago that I can write songs that people love. And so I hope you love my songs. And so I'm actually writing a musical now too. So one of my things that I love that gives me a good feeling about myself when I do it is play the piano and sing. So maybe that's your thing. And maybe in order to find out if it's your thing, you need to explore it a little. Find a cheap guitar and take a few guitar lessons. If you suck at it, then don't make it be part of your negative tapes. Just say, like I said in the last one, just say, I'm human, I'm flawed, it's no big deal. That was the one before that. But just let it go and look for something else. But do find that thing. Maybe it's wood burning or tie-dyeing. Find something that makes you... I always think of my song. So I have a song called I Gotta Have My Song. And find your song. Find that thing for you that makes you tick. Joseph Campbell said it this way. He said, follow your bliss. And so find that thing that makes you feel good about yourself. So find that thing that you're so proud of yourself for doing. And you feel so good when you do it. And let that be something that you build your worth on. And if it's something, let's say that you are in the process of trying to lose weight and maybe you have bad knees or bad hips, but you want to be able to walk. So then stand on your porch and walk that far and feel good about that. Be sure, please, that when you're doing this, you start with baby steps. Like on What About Bob with Bill Murray. If you haven't seen it, oh my gosh, it's great. And so take your little baby steps to do it. Don't jump in and don't buy 12 skeins of yarn and all this stuff because you're going to make the most kick-ass Afghan that was ever made. You know, make a freaking scarf for a doll. You know, start small. If you've always wanted to know how a car works, then take a class and find out what that is. You have something in you that you are going to connect to. And so when you find it, then comment on it. And also comment the crappy things that you do that, like me with tap dancing, that turn out not to be your forte. Okay, I tried this and it really wasn't. That's not what's going to give me worth. That's going to bring me down the other primrose path. And let us know. We're a community of people working on our worth in this video series. So let us know what worked for you. You might be able to give somebody a hint. Please comment because you might be the person that shares something that someone else tries and that's their thing too. And just take your baby steps, but do the thing that makes you feel good about yourself, and that will help build your worth. Okay, thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Give a thumbs up to my video or a like, however you want to say it. And also listen to my music. I'll link it below. And I love you all, and hang in there, and you matter.